Hello and welcome to my channel, On The Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. Let's find out what's been on the hook. So before we do that, let's wish each other a happy Flag Day. Today is officially Flag Day. That is June 14th every year, and this is the day that we celebrate our American flag. I'm really proud of our flag. I've always been in a very patriotic family, so I just want to wish y'all a happy Flag Day. This was first instituted in 1777. This is 13 horizontal stripes going this way, 13 red and white stripes. Those represent the original 13 colonies of our United States. And then on a blue background, there are 50 white stars, and those stars represent the 50 states of the United States. The last state that was made the flag change, actually, we had 49 stars. The last state was Hawaii in 1959. So that was the last time we changed our flag, and I just wanted to wish you a very happy Flag Day today. I have so much to get to today. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. I have got so many things to talk about, and Joe, who makes custom bags, has sent me a really nice video, and I'm going to play that a little bit later in the show. Now, today I want to talk about very quickly what I'm wearing. I'm wearing red and I'm wearing blue jeans, so I have red and blue covered, and I wanted to show you this. This is just a real quick look at the America tank made in cotton fair, just like it was the original, but this is made in a solid red. I'm wearing a tan colored tank top underneath this because you could actually kind of see through it, so I thought I better not do that. But I wanted to show this to you. I did a couple things differently. Actually, only one thing that I can see on this particular pattern. Now, I always say make your patterns twice. So this is my second run for the America tank, and at the very bottom I did 3 mesh rows there using double crochet, skip a stitch, chain 1, double crochet, skip a stitch, chain 1, double crochet, all the way around the bottom. It's in the back as well, and that's how I made this one. So it's a tiny bit different from the original. It's not made in the red, white, and blue yarn. It has a little bit of extra decoration at the bottom, so this is done in the mesh stitch down here. I only used single crochet to edge the sleeves and the neckline. So I think this is made just like the America tank, except for the color of the yarn and that little extra at the bottom hem. I'd like to do a quick shout out to Jessica at Tiny Worlds of Wonder. She has a wonderful diamond painting site, and you can check her out. I'll place a link to her YouTube channel down in the description box. She wrote me a comment and said that her daughter had decided she wanted to learn to crochet and that they watch my videos. So I'm just really excited that somebody is learning to crochet. So Jessica's daughter, whatever your name might be, I welcome you to my videos. I hope you enjoy and learn lots. I hope you're inspired to do lots and lots of things with crochet. It's a wonderful, wonderful skill. Now, this month is about halfway finished, and I have not done anything with my crochet calendar, so I'm going to flip over to June and show you what I plan to do with this. June is the spring rainbow blanket. This is really pretty. It's all done in white cotton with different colors of flowers, one in the center of each, looks like pretty large square. So I plan to make one of those squares and show you what they look like. But this is the spring rainbow blanket, and I will be making one of those hopefully by next Monday. Okay, I want to catch you up on a couple of whips that I have in progress, works in progress. And this is the soft linen tee. I have so enjoyed working with this. This is a beautiful yarn too. I want to show you this again. I'm not sure if I showed you the hank. I guess I probably did at one time. This is Audine Wools interlock, but this is cotton, linen, and a little bit of nylon, a couple other things, but there's no wool in this. It says Audine Wools, but it's not wool. This is the colorway Beaches, and let me show you how far I have progressed on this particular back. The back of my soft linen tee, and here it is. This is the back, there's the bottom, and the back of the tee has a yoke that starts right about here, I guess about there. So I have another couple of rows to do, maybe 3 rows, and I'll be finished with this. But I'm making the yoke a little bit longer than I would on my second go around. I would probably make it a little bit shorter, but I like the yoke. It's very interesting to look at, and it's real stretchy. I like it. It's beautiful, and it gives that plain yarn a little bit of interest, and so I really like that. Anyway, this is what it looks like so far. I'm almost finished with the back, and then I will start on the front and put that neckline in. I think I'm going to do a square neckline to make it easy to crochet, so I don't want to leave anybody out if they're intimidated by decreases and increases. This is more of a learning to do the stitch. I think that for me was a learning experience. I learned how to do a treble front post on another row, and it's not hard to do. It's just that you have to know how to do it. So I figured out how I wanted to make this yoke, and I will put that all in the pattern. I will write it down for you. You won't have to wonder how to do it. But that is one of the whips that I have in progress. My second whip is a second version or second go round of the Summertime Cardi. This is a special cardi I am making with a little bit longer sleeve. Now the first one was just right here, and then this one is going to, I don't know, I might even make it 3/4 sleeve because I think I have enough yarn to do so, and so I might make it more of a fall summertime cardi. That's a little bit odd, the name, but the Summertime Cardi is really designed for an acrylic, maybe an acrylic yarn, but this is a Malabrigo yarn, and I might have talked about this last week, but this is Malabrigo, and the color is Violetas. Violetas right there. This is a Malabrigo yarn. It is all kettle dyed pure merino wool, and it is so soft. I really like it. I really like this. This is soft. This is a little softer than the cotton that I'm using for another top that I've kind of put in timeout just for a little while. I wanted to see how this looked, but let me show you what I've done so far. This is the Summertime Cardi with a little extra, and at the bottom it's going to have a little bit of a mesh treatment right there at the bottom. And this is the back that I'm working on now. So I have crocheted the first row, and then I put a window row in, or a mesh row, another row of double, and then a mesh row, and then I'm completing it in double. So I'm not going to do that all the way up, just at the bottom hem, just around the bottom, maybe 2.5 inches, to give it some interest there. So let me put my hand behind there so you can see that. See, there it is. So that is the back of the sweater, and look how beautiful this yarn is when it's crocheted. It is so beautiful. I love the way that the color is pooling on this, just like it was on the soft linen tee, and I like that. I like the way that looks. It gives the yarn so much interest rather than it being all one color, and it actually is a color, but it's a little bit lighter here and there, so it gives it a really nice look when you crochet it up. So again, let me show you that. I just think that is so beautiful. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Now I have 4 skeins of this so I should have enough yarn to make the Summertime Cardi and actually make the sleeves maybe a little bit longer. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I may go ahead and make them short so I can wear it this summer with a tank top underneath. Now, when I say to make my patterns 2 times, this is how I work it. I print the pattern, which is, I always have a file full of the patterns, but I usually print an extra pattern if I'm going to be working on it. I print an extra pattern, and then I make notes like this. And this is the different design that I'm going to make using the same pattern. So on here I have a 3/4 sleeve, a shorter cardi. Now this Summertime Cardi is not going to be as long as the original. I am making this one 4 inches shorter, so it's going to be a little more of a cropped cardi and 20 inches from the shoulder to the hem, so it's going to be shorter that way. It was 24 inches to begin with. And I'm also making the fronts not quite as wide. So they were 13 inches in the original pattern. I'm going to make them 12 inches wide. And I might just put a very small edging along there. I might match it to the hem, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to make a plain edging to bring that top down and make it just look very, very put together, and then the interest will be at the hem. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that. And also the back will be as wide as the original. The fronts will be 1 inch shorter than 1/2 the back. So that's how the pattern is written. But I'm going to change that and make it this way. So what I usually do is I make a list of different ideas that I have for my second time around, and I just keep this in my project bag. And as I go around, I will write down maybe the difference in the number of chains, or of course the inches. I might go over 1 inch or go under 1 inch, but I will take the actual measurements and I'll put them on this sheet. And that way I attach this to the original pattern when I'm finished, and that way I'll know that when I made the Malabrigo Violetas summertime cardi, this is what I did differently, so that I'll have the instructions if I want to make another one. Right now I'm going to take you over to my workstation, and I'm going to show you the progress I've made on my girl with the pearl earring. Look at this. I'm already up here, and I have probably maybe 1/3 left to go, but I finished her face. I've done all the shading on here, and of course this is already on the canvas, so I don't have to think. I just really need to put the colors that are the symbols that are on the canvas. And I'll get down here where you can see this. Somebody asked me about that. These are the symbols. Let me turn it this way. These are the symbols for the colors that you will put here. There'll be K's and ampersand signs right there. There's a sigma sign right there. Those are all just different drills that you pull from your color box, and you put them right over here on the canvas, and this is what you end up with. Look at this. It is actually quite lovely. I'm really enjoying this too. Now, one thing I did do differently, there was a dark brown drill right there that was supposed to be there, and I took it off and put a yellow drill. I just thought that doesn't fit there, and since it's your own painting, once you have this, it's your own kit, you can do whatever you want to with it. Now I'm changing it a little bit by putting some AB or special sparkly drills right in here on her top and also on her scarf. And I'll do the blue up here where the dark blue is. I will put some special drills there to give her scarf a little more excitement right up there at the top. So I just want to show you this quick overview of what I've done with my girl with a pearl earring diamond painting. Whenever Joe sends me a video, sometimes I have trouble syncing my audio after I finish putting her video into my video. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do the giveaways now, and then I'm going to put Joe's video after that, and then I'll be back with a couple of words at the very, very end. But I wanted to do the giveaway first and the unboxing of the crochet surprise. So let's go with that. This is a brand new crochet surprise that came in, and I'm excited. That is going to be our giveaway today, along with an Interweave Crochet magazine. So we'll have 2 winners today, and one will win the magazine, one will win the crochet surprise. Now let's take a look at this beautiful crochet surprise. Again, I am a representative of Crochet Surprise. I'm not an affiliate. I don't make money when y'all buy a monthly subscription. You can go down in the description box and I'll show you how to get a discount on your first box. But I recommend this. This is a wonderful monthly subscription. It's high quality, very, very nice, wonderfully thought through. They use very, very nice patterns, and the patterns are usually a beginner level, maybe an advanced beginner, and this is no different. It just takes a little bit longer to make this, but what it is the sweet pea top, and this is something, a garment to wear. It's very, very cute. And it is made with a special stitch. I'll get that up there where you can see it. It's like a V-stitch, I believe. I haven't looked at the pattern all the way through, but it's very, very, looks like it's very, very well written. There's plenty of pattern too. It takes 2 or 3 pages, but sometimes it's better to have a lot of pattern. I think when I do a pattern, when I release a pattern, I like to have lots of pages, and I don't like that because you have to print them all, but because that means I've tried to cover all the aspects of the pattern and help you make it and be successful doing so. And a pattern that is long doesn't mean that it's a bad pattern. It just means that the designer has decided to put a lot of information in there so that you will be more successful when you make their design. So that is the Sweet Pea top. Again, this is what's in Crochet Surprise this month. And I wanted to show that to you because it's really cute. It also is sized, and this pattern is sized all the way up to a 5X. From an extra small to a 5X. I'm sorry, from a small to a 5X. So if you're anywhere in those sizes, you should be able to be very successful with this pattern. Now, the yarn that they sent to make it with is True Boo by Lion Brand, and this is what it looks like. It looks like a rose, but they're calling it mushroom. I do not understand that. Let me double check that. Yes, mushroom is the colorway. This is True Boo by Lion Brand. And they are sending 4 of these skeins to you, and that will make all the way up to, I believe, a 3X or a 2X. Let me check. It's 4 skeins all the way up to a 3X. So if you're a 3X or smaller, you can make it with these skeins. And then also you can order more if you want. I'm sure that's a very current color. That's what's in the box. Also in the box is some Wild Moroccan Mint loose tea by Jasmine Pearl. Love this tea. There's always a bag of loose tea in your box, and it also makes it smell good. It smells good. So that's what's in the box this month. I wanted to show you this because this is again a high quality box. If you are a monthly subscriber, it is so much fun to get these, but they've asked me to give this away, and I will. So on my giveaway today, we will be giving this to a lucky winner that signed up last week on the video on last Monday. And when I asked you to put a comment in, the keyword was Lacy, L-A-C-Y. So I'm going to turn the camera to the computer and let's find out who the 2 winners are this week. Here we are at the computer, and this is the URL from last Monday's video. This is the keyword in the comment that I asked y'all to put in there and when you signed up for the giveaway. So there is that. Let's find out how many comments we had of people who signed up for that. 312. All right, let's roll over here and find out who wins the Crochet Magazine. That's what we're giving away first, the Crochet Magazine. And that is Hawaiian Flamingo. And there is the keyword right there in the comments. So Hawaiian Flamingo, you have won the Crochet Magazine. Now let's go down here and pick another winner. This winner will be for the Crochet Surprise Box. And that winner is Becky Wilcoxon. Becky Wilcoxon. There's the word Lacy in her comment. So Becky, you have won the Crochet Surprise from On The Hook Crochet this week. Congratulations to our 2 winners of the Crochet Surprise Box and the magazine this week. Now for next Monday, I have something special that I want to give away. This is what I promised not too long ago to give away a copy of the Summertime Cardi pattern. And this is a fun pattern. It would fit pretty much anybody out there. All you need are some measurements and you're good to go. It's one of my favorite patterns because it is not a fitted cardi. It's open in the front. You don't have to use any kind of fasteners on there if you don't want to. And I made mine out of light gray flex. And this is what it looks like. If y'all watch me on my show, you'll know that this is how I created the Summertime Cardi with this huge ball of yarn. This is 590 yards of flex. It is acrylic and polyester. It's very, very, very soft. I have enjoyed wearing my Summertime Cardi. I've worn it several times out to dinner, and what I do is just wear a tank top under it, and it keeps me nice and cool, but also warm in a cold atmosphere. So I have enjoyed wearing it. Now, for the giveaway this week, I'm giving away the pattern, which is already printed up for you. It'll be in the box with your yarn, and 2 balls of flex. Light gray, just like I made mine from, and this does have a little flecks of color in there, some yellow and purple. And what I do is I wear mine with a purple tank top, and it looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to give 2 balls of flex away, and also the Summertime Cardi pattern to a lucky winner next week. The keyword is Cardi, C-A-R-D-I. C-A-R-D-I, spelled just like that, C-A-R-D-I. Cardi is the key word. Now be sure you put that in your comment when you sign up for the giveaway for next Monday. So that will be given away next Monday to a lucky winner, the whole package. You can make a summertime cardi for free. So that'll be fun. Now, that's for next Monday. For now, I'd like to introduce Jo. She makes custom project bags, and they're so gorgeous. Each one is very different from the other, and she has 5 bags in this particular video. And I will be back after Jo, and I will say my goodbyes.
Hi, it's Jo with Jo for Totes, and it's been a while since I've recorded a video because I've been working in my garden and not concentrating so much on sewing, but I have just finished 5 bags, and I want to show them all to you so that I can get them off in the mail tomorrow. This first one goes to Deborah Richardson, and she lives in Austin, Texas. She wanted a emerald green and purple with some tills worked in and a little floral. Well, I got some of that in this bag that she wanted, which is an 11 by 11 bag. I'll show you the medallion. You see that, I think, pretty well. And so this emerald green on the outside pocket is the same emerald green that I put on this outside pocket that she wanted. And this is her zipper pull. I put a lot of different colors on that. Some of the kind of yellows that you see in this kind of a splashy type of, almost looks like an ink painting, but it's beautiful fabric. And so that's the outside zipper that she wanted. And then, of course, the inside or the outside pocket on the other side that has medallion on it has this pretty fabric on it. And for the floral part, these are just leaves. If any of you are familiar with begonias, and in particular Rex begonias, that's the leaf that you will see in some of those. And I just thought that fabric was beautiful, and it matched so well this other fabric, that the main fabric on the bag. She has a black bottom, and then she has black handles with a purple stitch. And on the inside, she wanted only one zipper compartment, so she has another pull tab on that's got mostly blue on it. And then on the inside is the same fabric that's on the inside of the outside pouch. And I also use that fabric to line the side pockets. So this one goes to Deborah in Texas. So I'm hoping that she really likes this bag. I just think it's beautiful. Of course, if you know me well, you know I love these jewel tones. And I had a lot of fun making that medallion. I think it turned out really pretty. And then the second bag I have goes to Kathy, who lives in Williamston, New Jersey. You might recognize this bag because it's very, very similar to another bag that I made just about a month and a half ago, maybe. It's this blue and yellow daisy fabric that Kathy just loved and asked me if I could find some, and I did. And actually, it was quite a bit longer than a couple months ago that I made this bag. But anyway, so I found some more on an Etsy shop. I made this medallion, which was really fun to make. And this fabric just matches so well with the blues and the yellows. But I did a little contrast on the bottom of this darker blue that matches the blue in the daisies, and then the inside of the pockets made with the same blue. She wanted 2 side pockets, so I found some yellow fabric and some fabric that's got some yellow lemons in it. The back of it has a zipper compartment, so I put that same fabric with the yellow lemons on the inside, and then her pull tab for the outside has a little bell on it, and some yellow and blue beads on it. On the inside, well, let me show you the handles have a little yellow daisy embroidered on them, and the bottom is navy instead of black. And then on the inside, she has one zipper pocket that has a yellow zipper, and on the inside she has the same fabric as on the outside. So I not only found some, I found a lot of this. Not enough to make another bag. But I didn't show you on Deborah's, but she has the stitch markers too that match. Let's see if I can show you the one on Deborah's that has a purple tab in purple and green stitch markers to match her bag. Now the last bags that I'm going to show you go to Anne, and I don't know if these are the third or fourth bags, but I've made several bags for Anne in the past. She lives in South Africa. You might have remembered me mentioning her name. Now on this bag she wanted a much larger bag, and I told her the largest I make is 17 by 17, so, or excuse me, 16 by 16 by 6. So that's the size she chose. And she said, I want it loud and pink, hot pink, fluorescence, whatever you can do. And it reminds me of what you would see maybe in South Africa, because they really like bright colors. So this one is a little crazy, but I'm gonna have to back up a little bit to show you because it's such a big bag. But I'll zoom in on the medallion. Now she wanted a pocket on both sides. So see this fabric, and then look on the back side of it, and you see this fabric. This is some fabric that one of my granddaughters gave me, and the medallion is a little different on that one, but it was so fun making these medallions. They turned out so pretty, I thought. So the inside pockets on the outside pockets are a little different. This one is solid pink, and this one has a little bit of a contrast pink and darker pink to it. And then the sides you can see are different or the front and back is different from the sides. So I just made it as crazy as I could think of. Her pull tabs for her zipper are different, and you won't see that anywhere else on the bag. On the inside, it's quite different. Wait till I show you what's on the inside. I'm going to show you these two things on the inside in a second. But on the inside, she wanted happy fabric. So she doesn't have the same kind of natural canvas, duck canvas, is what I was trying to think of, that I have on the other bags, but she has this really, really fun fabric on the inside. The bottom is it's the plastic corrugated bottom that I covered with this other fabric, so she can have that for more stability since this is such a large bag. And she wanted a zipper on one side of the inside, and that's what this looks like. Really hot pink with this little pull tab and a kind of a chartreuse zipper. And this is her pull tab, which is bright pink. And then on the other side, she wanted a pocket that went across the width of the bag, and she wanted a place for her hooks, which I found 3 of mine that are the same colors as the bag. They're kind of fluorescent colors. I just thought those were great. And then she wanted room for her new iPhone that she bought. So she gave me the measurements, and I stuck my phone in there. Hers is bigger than mine, but it'll fit hers as well. And then she has 2 pockets on either side of where the hooks and the phone go. So, and then this fabric on the outside, on the binding, you don't see anywhere else on the back. However, you do see it on the inside. I knew I had it somewhere on the inside of her inside pocket. You probably can't see that very well, but that's the same fabric I used. I wanted to coordinate something with something on that one. So she also wanted 2 12 by 10 drawstring bags, and she wanted those to be just as crazy in color as the others. So this is one of them. Turned out very cute on the inside, kind of the same color as one of the outside pockets, but in a different colorway. So this is more purple, that one is more pink. So that's going to fit several cakes. And then her other pull string, our drawstring, is also very, very colorful, with the same fabric as on the outside of the bag, the big bag, and then the inside is a pink. So I'm hoping that she'll be real happy with these. They're the craziest colors, but I just loved making these bags. It was so much fun, and I know that Anne will really like them too. So I hope you've enjoyed this 5-bag show today. And I will see you later on in the summer. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Joe, for that wonderful video. I love to see your project bags, and I know everyone else does too. It's fun to watch Joe explain her bags and how she did the beautiful pieces of each bag, what material she used. All that is really, really nice. And she makes these custom to the person who wants the bag. So if you're interested in signing up for being on the list, you can start a conversation with Joe, and I will put her contact information down in the description box. So be sure to do that if you're interested in a custom project bag. Now, I want to tell you I'll be back on Thursday, and I want you to join me then. But before that, I want to wish you a happy Flag Day, and hope you have a wonderful day today. Wear some red, white, and blue, or red and white, or just blue. But remember our flag and what it means. It's a unifying symbol, and we love our flag. So join me Thursday, and let's find out what's on the hook.